Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A good matchup here for you tonight between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Andujar is there. One out. Here's George Springer. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6.
Number 4, George Springer.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Correa stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Alex Bregman would be, and we'll have to leave it there as this is Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 1 for 5. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Next for New York, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Right fielder.
Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out with the man at first. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Third baseman number 2.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Up around the face. No score here as we play inning number 2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Center fielder, Aaron.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's only 2 for 10. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A ball and a strike now. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And he'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Altuve has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
He'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in, number 25, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down swinging to start the home first. No balls and a strike to count. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he digging in to try it again. George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Evan Gattis now standing in. Now here's the pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. Here's Neil Walker. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The bouncer to the left side. Correa takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. And Judge is off and running. Judge stands at first with 1 out. He's on the move again from first. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he's got digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
2-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Swing and a little tapper. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, number 25. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike taken, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 0-1 pitch. Runner going a second time. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it gets right by him and on into center field. Andujar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard but foul. Keuchel pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is popped up. Walker has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Aaron Judge is on deck. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And it's fouled away.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's Didi Gregorius. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Behind 0-2 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Judge over at second. Sanchez at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. And he steps off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw. fact, is he'll just hang on to it. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Digging in once again, Brian McCann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Will Harris takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 25.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheel.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 home. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Giancarlo Stanton now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Designated hitter.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 0-1 on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Base hit. And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Here's Brett Gardner now. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Neil Walker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Carlos Correa.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Number 25 is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tony Kemp. Aroldis Chapman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Big Aaron Judge, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And we're in for a hot one. 98 degrees at game time, and that'll likely climb over the century mark before we're all through. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Base hit into right center. Here's Neil Walker. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. In now is the Yankees DH.
Designated hitter,
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch to him, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
second baseman.
Now the first pitch from CC. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in for Houston, George Springer.
George Springer.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man in. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. And another foul ball. High and deep to right center. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. The short hit hard. Correa moving to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
To 2-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
From the stretch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely.
A swing and a miss. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Gonzalez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Previous history with Sabathia, he's only 2 for 10. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes, and gone. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There goes Bregman off of first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. And the 32nd pitch. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Neil Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one swung on and missed 0 and 1. Keuchel's ready. Here he comes 0 and 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0 and 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed. And here's George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Judge is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Tried to check it, and it's 0 and 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
To 1 and 2 now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He popped out in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2 and 1 now. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3 and 2, full count. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Gardner going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, 2 coming from Sabathia. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. He starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Aroldis Chapman is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And a double steal try here. And now they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other
threw it right. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that's the second out. Striding in once again, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now he'll step off and rethink this. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-1 the count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he struck him out. Here's Carlos Correa now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Digging in once again, Evan Gattis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Tony Kemp will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Judge. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Neil Walker. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Neil Walker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Ready for another.
Leading off for the Astros.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a ground ball. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's just 1 for 6. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now. And that'll bring up the former first rounder, Alex Bregman. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.